Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Merry Christmas. A few weeks ago I went to an estate auction. I was putting together the video clips and I realized I had not shot an introduction to it. So I went to this estate auction. I spent like $85, I think it was $85.50, and I got a van load of stuff. There was a ton of boxed lots at this auction and they were selling for the most part pretty cheap, and so I just loaded up my van. And then I went through all the boxes once I got home. And so we will look at some footage of that now. Check it out. Alright, so as you can see, my van is fully loaded. Got just a ton of stuff in there, even the front seats got boxes in it. Again, this whole van load cost me $85.50. And kind of know what I bought, but not really. Bunch of boxes with miscellaneous stuff in them, so we will go through them and see what kind of treasures we find. Alright, here's box number one, kitchen. I'm thinking it's probably going to be a box of miscellaneous kitchen stuff that I bought. Looks like that's what we got here. My goal is to at least triple my money. Now, double or triple my money, so like around make $200 to $300 pretty quickly. eBay, selling stuff on eBay, places like that, and then maybe set aside some of this other stuff to sell like at a yard sale. This is Fire King. Fortunately, it's not in very good shape. Actually, it might just be dirty. It kind of looks like that flower might be worn off, but it might not be. I think it is. Anyways, Fire King there. What do we got here? Some made in China mug. Don't see any name on those. Yeah, I think they're just Chinese. Got Pyrex lid there. Big old cutting board, and it's quite the plank. Tennessee Tech. The cat made tapestry collection made in Japan for Action Industries. We've got all these pans. It had like a copper coating on the outside of them. Is there a name? Made in Portugal. I don't see any other name on there. No name on there. That kind of looks like a homemade deal. Back when plaster. Okay, this one's different. This one made in Portugal, but maybe Douro. I'm not familiar with that name, but that might be the name on there. Douro. They seem like nice pans. I'm just not too familiar with them. Alright, set those aside for now. Underneath in there, looks like we got a bunch of cutlery. Okay. Cookie scoop. That's messed up. Those can be fixed. They're not hard to fix. Other odds and ends. Alright, I will go through all that carefully. Make sure I don't slice myself open on a knife. And if I find anything interesting, I will show you. Well, this box was a fantastic start for me. Now that's the stuff that I'm just going to set aside for like a yard sale at some point. You know, maybe like $5 worth of stuff in there if I were to sell everything. This is the stuff that I pulled out that I'm going to try to sell separately. I got some Pampered Chef items. Here is a Cracker Barrel cast iron grill press made by Lodge. It's got a $15 price tag on the back of it. I'll see if I can sell that separately. Got an old ice pick here. with an aluminum handle. I couldn't find a name on there, but it's an interesting piece. People like the ice picks. I've got this knife here, which is a case. Get it up here where we can see it. Case utility knife. Those look like they're selling individually for about 10 bucks on eBay. And then these copper pans, Duro in Portugal. They seem to be selling pretty well on eBay. I think it's pretty safe to assume I can average 10 bucks a pan, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks worth of pans there. Maybe not that much. Let's say there's 40 or 50 bucks worth of pans there in their condition because they're in pretty rough shape. I don't really know how much I'll end up selling them for, but I think this was a pretty good box. And I may have paid $1 or $2 for the box itself, so pretty thrilled with that result. Here's a stack of games that I got, and some interesting games in there. Of course, I'll go through them. There's an old strawberry shortcake game. I don't think there's anything too valuable except for this one, Heroscape. Now, unfortunately, I know, even without looking at it, that it's incomplete because I saw, well, I guess I should, let's open it up. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and look. But I'm pretty sure I saw that action figure in a different box that I was not able to buy. But, let's see here. Well, I'm not going to open it up right now, but I'm almost positive that's not going to be complete. But even just as parts, still fairly collectible. And as parts, I mean, that should be worth, I would hope, at least 20 bucks. Probably significantly more than that. Depends on how many parts are in there. Like I said, I don't think there's anything else that's really too valuable in here. I'll look up that strawberry shortcake game, but it's in pretty bad shape. But I paid $1 for this stack of games, so not a bad little investment, especially if I can get 20 bucks or more for just that one. Alright, I picked up this tool chest. I paid $22 for it, or maybe $23 for it. Now, I might keep the tool chest itself. It's not in very good shape, but it'll work to hold tools. But what I think is going to be the money out of this is this Reed Vise 103. My understanding, it's a bit more of a rare vise. I'm hoping to get about 100 bucks for it. So I'll take it off there, try selling it a couple different places, and see how I do. But I think that's going to be my money off this piece. And then I have no idea what else is in there. So we'll go through the drawers, see what we find. They said it was full of tools. Full is kind of a generous word, looks like. I didn't really look at it that closely before I bought it. Let's see. This looks like Snap-on. Just looks like that quality. New Britain. Thought it was old Snap-on. Pair of glasses in there. Looks like a bunch of bits and bobs. Got a couple of drill chuck keys here. Save these when you find them. I recently sold a lot of just miscellaneous drill chuck keys on eBay. 25 of them for 10 bucks plus shipping. So, you know, I didn't make a whole lot of money selling them, but definitely one of those things that sell on eBay. At least I've always been able to sell them. Nicholson. I don't see anything else in there that's really catching my eye. Go to the next drawer down. Oh, that drawer's stiff. That doesn't want to shut. Give me a second here. Alright, there was a piece of wood rammed in the rail, which was keeping it from closing, but I got it. Next drawer looks like a bunch of old hacksaw blades, an old file. Rockwell saw blades. Chrome clad. 50-foot tape. No name sockets. Some more files. Not seeing anything there that's really grabbing my attention. Check out the next drawer. Ugh, what is that? Got some big old sockets in here. S and K. Oops, sorry about that. S and K. Big old chisel. Good night. Some sort of putty knife, maybe. Some more sockets. It's another S and K. Bunch of nails. Little hammer here. It's really heavy. Really dirty though. I don't know what all that stuff is. Alright. And then down below, we got an extension cord, a little metal pencil box here, maybe? What do we got? Doesn't want to open up. Pencils looks like in there. What's this? I have no idea. It's kind of interesting. Don't see a name on there. Well, if you know what that is, leave a comment down below. Anything else? Looks like maybe got a saw in there. Got some 10W30 motor oil. A lighter. Hedge trimmers. Other odds and ends. What's this? Naval jelly rust dissolver and remover. Alright, I'll clean this stuff up and we'll keep going. Alright, here's the next box. Gonna go through. I think it's another box of kitchenware, maybe home decor, who knows? Looks like we got a chicken? A rooster?
That is a rooster!
Yeah, I got my buddy here with me today. And yeah, looks like we got a rooster. Some sort of white picket fence box. Some other odds and ends. Flower pots looks like. Stuff of that nature. Alright.
This is far enough?
Here's the next box. Let's see what we got here. It's an egg box. And looks like we've got more of kind of the same. We got a terracotta chicken for planting flowers in, more flower pots. Look, a little bench that has flower pots in it. Oh, that's kind of cool. This piece here, it's actually a pretty nice piece.
What is that?
Ball jar with the old style of lid on them. Alright, looks like everything else in there is just kind of your more everyday stuff. Let's see what's underneath this bench. Jar. This one's not as old, but let's just see. Alright. Go on to the next box. Next box. I think it's just another box of household type odds and ends.
Hey, more money. On your door.
Yeah, just a jar. Anchor Hawking though. You can see the symbol on the bottom of it. I'll save that one. Got a nice piece of milk glass here, it looks like. There's a personal picture underneath here. Give me a second. I will move that. Alright, that's out of the way. Got a nice piece of is it called hobnail? Blue glass, little pitcher. Cream or something. So, not a bad little piece there. We've got this beer stein with a broken top and flowers inside of it. This little pin here, that's for the TVA. Let's see, Tennessee Valley Association, I think. That's what that's called. Some little tiny stone in there. I'll set that aside. Sometimes those pins are made out of gold.
Daddy, can you heat me for just a second?
What's that?
Can you heat me for just a second?
Sure.
Wait.
I have no idea what this is. Let's see. This is... Here we go. I think it's a food saver. Looks like that's pretty much new in the box. Set that aside for now. We've got a Pampered Chef grapefruit knife. It looks like it's new. Got another beer stein. No top. Little tote here. No lid. And then a couple of kids' games. The old Memory, Toy Story Memory, and Candyland. And a bolt. Alright, move on to the next box. I did take this pin out and looked at it, and it's not solid gold, but it is 10 karat gold filled, so there's a little bit of gold content there. A little bit better than gold plated. And if you don't know the difference between gold plated and gold filled, I've got a video about that. If you just search gold plated or gold filled on my channel, you'll see that video, and I explain the differences there. Here's a little tote. Missing one handle on it, unfortunately. Inside, I think we've got cookie cutters. A whole set here. That is Great American Home Baking Cookie Collection. Set that aside. Yeah, I got my little helper here still. And there's another one. My other son out there. A vase. Bunch more cookie cutters down in there. Looks like animal cookie cutters there. I think that's all that's in here is cookie cutters.
Here there are more cookie cutters. Those ears.
Nope, stop it. We're looking at this.
What this is? What this is? Daddy, what that says?
All right. Well, I will set these aside. I'll let my wife look at them, and then keep going. Oh, this one is the Land O'Lakes Butter Cookie Kit.
Let me see in there. Let me see.
You want to see in there? What do you think's gonna be in there?
No.
What do you think?
No.
What do you think? Let me tell. Are you excited? Okay. What do you think? It's gonna be a big surprise. Let's see. What is it? Don't throw it. Pick up that piece of paper you just threw, bud.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, it's just a kit for making cookies. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Here's the next box we're gonna go through. Pretty small box. What do we have? Looks like we've got a cow creamer. Little vase here. This little box that's looks like it's got recipes in there. We've got some plates and some candles. These are kind of cool, green plates. They kind of look like depression glass. I'm so bad at telling what kind of glass is the old and what's the newer, like, reproduction stuff. If anyone has any tips or advice on that, some of this looks like Sri Lanka. Oh, look, gold platinum, $12. Of course, it's got a $2 price tag, but that's interesting. $13.50. Oh, Waterford. That plate actually might be worth putting on eBay just by itself. See if they got any more Waterford here. Noble Excellence, $14. But there's a $2 price tag on it. It matches that stuff there, so I might sell these just kind of as a set by themselves. And then looks like we got some other odds and ends scattered in there. Maybe some change down in the bottom.
And some stickers.
Some stickers. All right. Well, we'll finish going through there if I find anything
And
exciting.
lots of money. And
I'll let you know.
Tut.
Otherwise, we'll just keep going. I paid $1 for this box, and there was a total of 47 cents and change in there. Not a bad return right away, plus the other odds and ends that I found. Alright, here's a milk crate full of electronic equipment that I bought. I think it's mostly camera stuff, older camera stuff. Here's a Vividar electronic flash. Look at that, $110 price tag on it. I don't think it's going to be worth that anymore. Here's a camera. What do we got? A Canon TL. Boy, heavy. Now, I don't know if these old film cameras have any value anymore, but I will look them up. It's kind of cool. I think this is a video camera.
Oh, there are two of them.
Colt 94. Imagine how much that thing must have cost new. With GE light on it. We got another camera down here. What's this? Another little camera. And some cords and some film.
Bye.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
I'll get this stuff packed up and then we'll keep going. Alright, I needed my van for something else, so I just unloaded all the boxes into here, all the boxes I have left to go through. You can see that mirror back there I bought, and this mirror as well. And I bought these mirrors just because the last gold frame kind of gaudy mirror sold really well. So I'll be giving that a try again. But alright, so we'll start with this box, and I've got what? Saddles and bucks. Looks like we got Christmas tree ornaments. Here we've got some toy cars. Some old ones in there, older. NASA. Not familiar with that name. Oh, look. Is that Micro Machines? Yeah, that's Micro Machines. It's always good to find Micro Machines. Alright. Looks like we got a Scout uniform in here. Boy Scouts of America. Got some books. Capital Gains. Magnolia Story. Alright. Combi and Fitch. Cap and Gown. Green. Nice. Alright, it looks like we have paperwork on the bottom of this. Maybe some clothing. I will go through that. If I find anything interesting, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we will move on. Alright, this is the next box I'm going to go through here. Got a little stand. Got the Herald Import. Little cow creamer.
Hey, Daddy, look. Look, it turns like this.
We've got some jewelry here. Stella and Dot. Looks like this costume stuff. I'm looking for a price tag. I don't see one on there. Got some watches. I'll get those more carefully. Set them aside for now. Got some little baggies. They're empty though. We got Party Light candle container. Nice little display piece there. You got a West clocks in West Germany. West Germany? No, just Germany it says. Some home decor, CD, a whole bunch of those bags in there. Little box here. Some more jewelry in there. Anything else interesting? Alright, I'm not seeing anything. I'll go through all that stuff carefully, and then we'll move on, probably to the tote underneath here. We're going through that box. There were some more pieces of jewelry in there, nothing too exciting. All this is just costume stuff. This piece does say it is sterling silver though, so that's not bad. Alright, here's this tote. Not a whole lot in here. Another one of those Anchor Hawking jars. Set that aside. Got some galvanized little tin buckets there. This is why I bought it. I didn't look very closely at it though before I bought this tote. And it's Pyrex mixing bowl here, but it's not in very good shape, unfortunately. No chips or cracks in it, I don't think, though, so it should be fine. There's another Anchor Hawking in there, but you can see that one's pretty badly chipped. It doesn't, that's a Pyrex lid. There's a Pyrex bottom here. Yeah, it's Pyrex, those go together, I'm sure. Maybe some flower pots over here, some vases, some other glassware, a couple of little decorative statues. Alright, well, I will get this stuff cleaned up and move on to another, hopefully more exciting box. Alright, what is in front of me here is the most expensive box that I bought at the auction. Well, I bought this box and that box over there, and I paid, I think it was $24 for these two boxes. And it was a little bit of a mix-up on my part. I thought I had looked in these boxes and there was something in here that I wanted, and it was not in these boxes. But it is what it is. Definitely, my average is fine. But that shelf there, it's not bad. Nice little core piece. Got a couple of models here. That one, I think, is missing some parts. This feels too light. That one looks pretty complete. Some action figures in here. What are these? There's a writing on the leg here. See if I can read it. Getting a little bit better light. Nothing that I'm familiar with. Looks like Rambo. I'll set those aside and be sure to look them up carefully. Probably a remote control car would be my guess. Missing the bottom. A bunch of plastic baseballs, a broken plastic horse, some graph paper. This I did see in there, which this will help. But a A2000 by Wilson. That can be an expensive glove. I'm really not, and it's not in very good shape. And I'm not that familiar with baseball gloves, but I'll probably be trying that on eBay. This tractor in there. Don't see a name on it, as far as a maker's name. Another glove here, pretty small one. Some more model pieces in there. And then that pretty much just has that old gas Pump toy, the Fisher-Price Creative Coaster, and then there was some other odds and ends in there. There was an old Transformers toy there. Not old, but older, but it's broken, unfortunately. Just some other odds and ends. Alright, well, I will get these two boxes cleaned up and put away, and then go on to something else. Alright, this will be the next tote we do. A couple of lids in there. Some lamps. Oh, look, a bike tire pump. Or, just an air pump. Some DeWalt gloves. Funnel. A little shovel. Some spray paint. A rake. Part. Garden staples. A baseball. Not a bad little tote there, and the tote itself, of course. That's Husqvarna Premium Trimmer Line. It's a pretty good little box. Got this little tote next. Looks like it's full of craft supplies. Watch band. Wire. Scraps of cloth. Alright, next tote to go through here. This tote I paid $1 for. Actually, I paid $1 for everything that was on a shelf in a garage. And this tote is pretty much... This tote was on one of the shelves, and then I threw a bunch of other stuff in here off the shelf. But Aladdin thermos there. High-low vacuum bottle. That's pretty heavy. What is in there? A little copper strainer. What is this stuff? It's like... Looks like maybe little dishes. Tell you what, I'm going to set this aside for now. And I'll go through it when I'm not holding a camera. And I'll show you guys if it's anything worthwhile. This box here. So we got some Boy Scout stuff in here, some badges, lanyard, looks like some change down in there, pennies. I don't see anything other than pennies. Some pins. Alright, nice box though as well. People like those wooden boxes. Got a couple of irons, paperwork, some cookie cutters, more cookie cutters, wallpaper, and Christmas lights. Alrighty. So this whole bucket is full of these like copper Christmas ornaments, and it's all like pots and pans themed. I'm actually going to try those on eBay and see how we do with them. I think there might actually be some value there. So give it a shot at least and see how we do. Alright, here's another box that came off that shelf that I bought in the garage for $1. And this is full, that's full of Barbie clothes. And there's Barbie dolls there in the bottom of it. Now, I was actually really surprised when I found this on there because there had been earlier quite a few Barbies sold, and they sold for a lot of money. They sold really well for them. They're actually like equal or more than what they would sell for on eBay. And so I was quite surprised when I found a box of Barbies that had been apparently missed. They were pulling other boxes out of there. And then when I found these, I immediately went looking for the people who had bought the other ones. Look at this. To see if I could just sell them just this box, because I really don't want to deal with these. But the people who had bought all the other Barbie stuff, they had already left, unfortunately. But I'll go through this, see if there's anything here that's got any value, and then do what I need to do to sell them. But there should be some decent value here, definitely worth more than the $1 that I paid for all this stuff. Alright, our next little tote here. This one is full, looks like, of picture frames. Nice picture frames, but just picture frames. I don't see anything else in there. Alright, we'll go through those and then move on. This is another box that I paid just $1 for. And saw the arrows. Only one of them has a point though. But, and they're in really bad shape actually. Got this computer here. Now it's an older computer, but it's a pretty decent computer, honestly. Even if it's only good for parts, it should still be worth like $50 on eBay. So let's set that aside. Some books in here. Got an old cell phone, really old one. It's crazy how far phones have come in such a relatively short amount of time. Got another comic book there. Got box, whole bunch of Prince Albert tins there in the bottom, a couple of copper candlesticks, made in India, piece of milk glass, looks like about it. Alright, I think this is the last box that I have to go through. I'm going to go through it with my boy here, Ezra. You excited to go through the box? Why?
There's lots of toys in there.
There's lots of toys in there. Alright, come on look at it. What do you see in there that you like?
What? All of it.
All of it?
Uh-huh. I love all of it.
Little top there.
Yep.
Yeah. The old Viewmaster. This was the first thing I bought at the auction, actually.
Oh, it's where we can see your eye through.
You're looking at it the wrong way, bud.
Oh.
Oh, careful. You don't want to drop these things. Got, oh, Masters of the Universe. And what else? 2 Masters of the Universe. This was the first box that I bought at the auction, and I paid $7 for it. $7 for this box, and I think there's some other junk odds and ends included with it. That's old Lego brand.
And this can fly.
There was something in here that I saw. We got, what is this? Oh, excuse me, Ezra. First Wheels by Mattel, 1979. Wheels like strawberries, yeah. It's old strawberry shortcake. Tootsie toy.
Oh, look, a water toy. I want
Yeah, it's an old Tonka truck. An old Tonka fire truck.
And you put it back together. Oh, I got it. Daddy, it's half a water.
Yeah. Oh, careful with it, Ezra. Gotta be careful with the toys, okay?
Oh,
Oh, maybe this was it. Yeah, it's the Darth Vader doll. I think that's why I bought it. 1977, made in Hong Kong. Yeah, I think that's what I saw in there. That's why I wanted it. And then some of these other toys, I will, of course, look them up. Some we'll probably end up keeping, and some we will sell, of course. Here's an old Smurfs wagon. The older Hot Wheels cars in there. Just a good collection, good odds and ends in there. Be fun to look through, fun to play with. Some will keep, like I said, and some will sell. As I was going through this stuff, cleaning it up, I remembered what it was in this box that I bought, the box for, and there was a pair of Spider-Man headphones from the 80s that were in there, still in the original box. But after I bought it, I was looking at the headphones, and they weren't in very good shape. But then there was a guy who offered to buy them from me for $5, and so I sold them to him. I had already looked them up on eBay, and I think at the best I was looking at maybe $10 in the condition they were in, so I took the $5. Quick, easy sale. Just about paid for the entire box, just with that one item. This is a great example of why you should look everything up when you're not familiar with it. These stompers, made by Shaper. They are worth a bunch of money. Like, I think I'll get at least $20 for this toy on eBay. I know nothing about it, but that just seems to be what they're selling for in this condition, which is crazy. So definitely, always check things out when you don't know what you're dealing with. Here's all the jewelry that I ended up with out of this stuff. Some mostly costume stuff, some necklaces over there, some earrings, some stuff that's still in the packaging. A watch band over there, some watches. All these are costume pins and earrings. A lot of Christmas themed stuff there. Then up here is the better stuff that I got. That pair of earrings, let's see if I can get that. There we go. That pair of earrings there is 10 karat gold. That pin is a 10 karat gold filled, so there's a little bit of gold content there. And then this necklace is sterling silver. So not a lot of precious metal, but a little bit. Because it's been a few weeks, I can actually tell you what I sold a lot of those items for. I sold that vise that was on the toolbox for $120, so that was pretty good. That little toy car that I thought I could sell for maybe $20, I found 2 more of them, and I sold that lot. I got $80 for those 3 toy cars, which is incredible. I sold that laptop I got about $70 for it. I've had some other just little odds and ends that I've sold on eBay. The Pampered Chef timer. Apparently they don't make it anymore, and a lot of people like them. And so that thing sold on eBay for $40. So there was a lot of good little items in there. My total, I'm up to about $400 on eBay, and there's still quite a bit of stuff to post. So it ended up being a pretty good day for me there at that estate sale. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to see more content like this.